Alright guys, we're gonna go open up Excel first. And we'll want a blank document. And I'm going to be using this exercise question 1 from exercise 3.9. Now it's important that you fill in the table just as we're going to do here. So we're going to go year, opening balance, interest, repayment, and closing balance. Now if you might have seen that all of these columns are all over the place, so if you highlight the columns like that, double click there, they should space themselves out quite nicely. Now we're only doing it for 5 years, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then here we're going to write opening balance, so it's just 25,000. Now you might have noticed there's no dollars there, so what we're going to do is we're going to highlight all of this. We're going to go to this one here if you have this, and we're going to go Australian dollars. Okay, if you don't have that feature, you can also do highlight that again, press Control 1. It might take some time for it to load. There we go, it's loaded now. And we'll go to accounting, and there we go. So we've got Australian, and then we've got the double space. Now the interest on this, let's bring this document up here. So the interest, you can see here that it's 10%. So we're gonna go 10 divided by 100. So I'm gonna put this back in once this will work. There we go. So I'm gonna drag this onto the other side. So we're gonna go equals. Now the interest rate was 10%, so we can go bracket 10 divided by 100, close the bracket, times that by this 25,000. You should get 2,500. Now we're told that the repayment, so if we go back to our thing, the repayment is 6,595. Put that back there, 6,595. Now your closing balance, and this is really important, we're going to go equals our opening balance plus the interest rate minus the repayment. I'm going to go hit enter. Now to make our lives a little bit easier, rather than typing in $20,905 for the opening balance here, because you have to remember your closing balance at the end of year 1 is your opening balance at the start of year 2. So rather than typing this in, we're just going to go equals, and we're going to click on the closing balance, and we're going to hit enter. Now I need you to go back up to this cell. And you see how there's that little square there, and then this turns into a cross. Hold and then drag down. Now at the moment this is going to give you zeros, but that's fine because I need you to go to interest. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to drag down. See how there's still nothing there, but that's fine. We're going to go to repayment. We're going to do exactly the same there. And then for closing balance, we're going to do exactly the same thing there. Alright, so now this basically the table is filled out, but we've got this negative figure here. And we don't want your final closing balance to be negative, because what that means is you paid the bank or the financial institution 38 cents more than what you should. So we need to have 0 here. So the way to get to 0 is we need to click on the repayment. I'm going to go equals. We're going to go the opening balance plus the interest. We're going to go hit enter. Now that's given us a balance of 0 now. So the first question here, so the first part was actually getting the table done. Question 1 is how much money did Donald have to pay altogether? So let's actually create a heading underneath here, totals. So first we're going to add up the total amount of money that Donald paid, which is going to be sum of all of these. So when we're going sum bracket D2 to D6, we're able to shortcut. If we hit enter, we get 32,934. So that's the amount that he's paid altogether. Question B, how much interest did he pay over the 5 years? So if we go sum of all of these and hit enter, we get the amount of interest he's paid. Now, if I were to take the amount he's paid minus the amount of interest, I should get 25,000. And that is the same amount that he's borrowed. Okay. All right, and I'm gonna end this video now.